This is the No Kink Expandable Metal Hose with the Nozzle from Bernini. This is a family of innovators. They bring us solutions to our problems when it comes to all things outdoors. And this is so smart because it is the lightest, most compact hose that they have, but it doesn't get hot in the sun. It's puncture resistant, no kinks, so it's really easy to just go out and about in your garden and water that garden with ease. M93915. Your 50-foot option is $39.99, and your 75-foot option is only $10 more at $49.99. M93915, and you'll see right here the nozzles come in different colors. So that is what you're picking. So your sand, that is your lavender. I love the lavender, so pretty. Your moss, your cobalt, and graphite. So really making outdoors really fun. So we have Kevin Riley with us. He is our brand ambassador. Hello, friends.
Hey, thanks for
How's it
having
going?
me.
I'm gonna walk on over. Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm wearing heels. I'm actually tall enough. All right, so tell us about this, because this is not your conventional hose.
Not at all. How many of us, we have the trusty old rubber hose at our home, and we've been happy with it, but we noticed that it kinks, it breaks, and it's heavy as heck, if I do say so myself. The 50-foot hose is actually only about 5 pounds, and the 75 is only about 1.5 pounds bigger. But so John and Jack of Bernini, they invented the metal garden hose, and they've been able to perfect it over the years, and they've been able to bring us this great one with a lot of cool new technology.
That's amazing. I just love the fact it's lightweight right off the bat, and there's no kinks and no, you know, how many times you have an old hose and it just gets all tangled?
Bear with me.
Of course.
Where are we going? Here it is. I'm sorry, guys. 25 kinks in this, by the way, and we've been using this since last season. And it will still work, and the pressure will still be just as good. Whereas you take your rubber hose and you put one little knot in it, and it's done forever, folks.
Yeah.
And not only that, so we have our little torture system that we've been doing for years. We've been using the same hose since last year, and we must have done this 20 times. So when we do this, the metal's actually pushing the nails up, and it's not piercing it.
Whoa.
And we call this the fence post. Watch out. And also still, like, if you take this, if you take the rubber,
it gets caught.
you get marks, it's already piercing, you're gonna be leaking water everywhere, but not with the Bernini metal garden hose.
So it's virtually indestructible.
Yes.
Like you said, super lightweight, and you have two options. The 50-foot at $39.99. I always say go big or go home. Go for $10 more to the 75-foot option at $49.99, and you have either a $10 easy pay or $12.50. It's just the ease of use, which is so nice, especially for people who are gardening all the time. It's just one less thing to worry about.
Now it's 50 feet and 75 feet, but because it's the expandable hose, it's really, so that's when it expands. So it's about 32 feet closed, and when it expands, it goes up to 50, which also means if you have a hose reel and you can fit maybe 150 feet on that one, you'll be able to fit up to 250 feet of the Bernini metal garden hose.
Wow, and so you could just connect them back to back.
Absolutely, I'll show you in a little bit. You can connect these with any standard hose at home that you already have, or any other previous hoses that we've sold here at QVC. So here we have showing the fireman's nozzle. Like now it's able to handle the blast, and it's able to come down to a nice slow miss. And because it has that on-off valve, you can actually control the pressure along with the different nozzle settings.
That's so nice.
You're able to handle the car, you're able to handle the puppy, no problem. And you can get those like really tough messes on the brick, on your patio, anything really.
And it has this nice ergonomic grip, which I really like too, so it's nice and comfortable. And I'm left-handed, so not many things are made for me, but with this you could be left-handed, right-handed, it doesn't matter. And
also, so obviously we want you to use it with our hose, but if you really wanted to, you could take it off, you could put it on a different hose, you can take the nozzle off, you can put it on a different hose. It's really like a kind of three-piece type of thing.
I love that.
But I'm gonna show you guys just how easy it is to wind up this Bernini hose, all right? So we have about, I want to say 50 feet already on here. And so I'm going to wind up the rest of that 50-foot. And now we're going to go to our second 50-foot hose. And again, I want you to, next time you're outside, I want you to try this with your standard rubber hose. I don't know if it's going to go up this quick. So we're going to connect another one. You can connect an infinite amount of hoses if you have the space. And just like that, we have 150 feet of hose wrapped up and ready to go. And because it's so lightweight, It's not that hard to lift around, guys. So 150 feet, that's about 15 feet. That's about, let's see, a pound for every 10, what is it? A pound a foot? Or,
Yeah, roughly. Roughly, yes.
I'm sorry, guys. What's it called? A pound for 10 feet, which is pretty good.
That's impressive. So lightweight, it's puncture resistant, no kinks, corrosion and UV resistant, and it doesn't get hot like your conventional hose does as well.
No, so John and Jack from Bernini, it took them a long time to figure out the stainless steel, and they figured out 304 stainless steel allows us to keep it outside. It doesn't rust, and it stays cool to the touch. Which is shocking because you don't when you think metal in the backyard in the hot sun, it'll be there. It'll be good all summer, guys.
That's amazing. M93915. So what you're choosing is the nozzle color. So we have your sand, lavender, moss, that cobalt, and graphite. Don't wait on the lavender. It's going very quickly, and this was popular earlier today. And I could see why. I mean, the price is really unbelievable, and this is clearance, so no reorders here. Choose either the 50-foot for $39.99 or the 75-foot for just $10 more, $49.99. And I love the ease. Like, as you're doing that, it's like liquid.
It's super lightweight, and the 75-foot hose, guys, it's only about 1.5 pounds bigger than the 50-foot hose. 6.5 pounds for 75, about 5 pounds for that one right there.
I'm just still amazed by this.
We could play jump rope with this guy.
Oh, I love that for us. If I didn't have heels on, I'm totally into that.
All right, maybe next time.
Maybe next time. But this just makes gardening easier, washing your car, you know, doing the side of your house, or even playing with the kids with the sprinkler. It's just easy. And the nozzle, again, just makes life just simpler.
And with the on-off valve for the Easy Grip nozzle, so we don't have to keep running back to the spigot when we want to turn it off. Say, like, we just want to take a little break, turn it off, go have our lemonade, and we can come back and we're ready to go.
And how many different speed settings does that have?
So for this one, it's about 7, and it can go all the way from a very rough, like, get the grit off the brick, all the way down to a soft, easy mist for washing our dogs or our cars.
And you said this goes on any conventional hose?
Any standard hose. If you live in America, it'll fit on your hose. It'll fit on your garden.
Wonderful. M93915, you have your choice of the sand, lavender. Do not wait on that. Moss, cobalt, and that graphite. Clearance. No reorders. Get it while we have it. And I'll see you in just a little bit, Kev.
Thank you.
Of course. All right, coming up from